wee wee. Ooh la la, 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 wee.
What's up, you fucking assholes? I'm back at it again. I'm back. Oh, you thought the things we hate video was a one-time thing? Oh, so she never does series. She's never been consistent enough to do episode 2 of a series. Guess what, fucker? Everything you know is wrong. The president doesn't fucking exist. He isn't real. You're not real. God is a fucking turtle in space, and we're living in his dreams. You can't get out of jail free card. You gotta roll 3 times. I tweeted out something recently, something along the lines of tell me what you hate. Tell me everything you dislike. Tell me everything you hate. Maybe I'll agree. Maybe I'll kill your family. If you'd like to be featured in future episodes, make sure to follow that Twitter right there. Elizabeth says politics. I got really into politics this past year and I got my heart broken, so I never want to get that invested in an election ever again. Getting into politics is like getting into track and field when you don't have any legs. People who aren't subscribed to soshimozi. Fact. People who don't listen to the Almost Okay podcast. Fact. My wife Laura. Fact. Fuck that whore. Rednecks. Fact. Get some sunscreen, you bastard. You look like shit. The English. Glory to the IRA. I fucking hate the term un-American. You need to be some fucking poster child to be recognized as a pure and true-blooded American. That's some Aryan shit right there. Dude, I know what the fuck you're talking about, okay? I can especially relate being a brown man in America. People are always coming up to me. They're always fucking giving me shit for it. They're always like, oh, you're not a real American. You fucking hate America. What? Just because I committed one terrorist attack? Now all of a sudden I hate America and should go to jail? What is this, fucking North Korea? People who don't watch Top Gear or the Grand Tour. I don't know what either of those things are. Israel. Fact! Scott Pilgrim vs. the World ruined an entire generation of women's song, ruined the fan base of the entire franchise as a whole. Now every time you go to a comment section of a Scott Pilgrim video, it's just, she saw Ramona Flowers and felt so empowered. If you hate women so much, why not just eat cock? So for those of you who don't know, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World ruined an entire generation of women is a song by Negative XP. And it fucking sucks. It's a shitty song. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World is also a fucking mediocre movie, okay? I'm just gonna say it's a dumbass movie. I keep getting this shit in my recommended, and every time I listen to it, it gets even worse. It isn't even the kind of bad that makes you angry, it's just fucking depressing. The entire song is just a man crying about how much he hates women and blaming it on a shitty movie from 13 years ago. The entire premise of the song is depressingly ridiculous enough to be a fucking satirical comedy. Now, if it is satire, which I'm pretty sure it isn't from what I've seen about the creator and the song and the fan base surrounding it, but if it is satire, then it's a fucking hilarious song. Cause goddamn, what kind of a dumbass do you have to be to think Scott fucking Pilgrim had any effect on any generation, let alone a negative one? I saw this shit on Netflix once and never thought about it again. Meanwhile, some of you weirdos are writing fucking political theory music about why this movie is the reason why girls won't talk to you. Go up to a girl on the street and ask her what she thinks about Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. I guarantee she's not gonna know what the fuck you're talking about. I barely know what the fuck you're talking about, and I'm the one making fun of your shitty song. The worst part is that people actually like this shit and think this shit. What exactly are y'all referring to that Scott Pilgrim ruined about women? What? That women dye their hair? You're gonna look me in the eye and tell me Ramona Flowers invented dyeing your hair. Look man, if you're gonna do a misogyny, if you're gonna hate women, just be a piece of shit. You don't have to blame your shitty opinions on a fucking kids movie and the impact it had. This shitty fucking 2008 ass movie where Michael fucking Cera goes around killing people like the serial killer he is in exchange for coins on the sidewalk. That's the movie you're going with for being the piece of art that completely changed everything for the worse about an entire generation of human beings? Do you realize how fucking ridiculous that sounds? Look at you. Look at how dumb you are. Dyeing your hair is cool, but Scott Pilgrim isn't. This shitty song about Scott Pilgrim isn't. Negative XP isn't, and hating women especially isn't. Respect women, they're people too. If I keep talking about this long enough, I'm gonna have a stroke, so let's move on already. Mr. Dildo. I thought that was cool, actually. Push doors with pull handles. This is barely related, but the high school I go to, or went to, has door handles that are shaped in a way that look like you have to turn it, but if you try to turn it and pull it, it won't work. If you turn it at all, it won't work. The only way to get the door to open is if you just pull. If you make any other motion, the door won't open. Now, this is something I understand now and can do unconsciously when I go to fucking open the door and go inside the building. But for the first half of my freshman year, I couldn't for the life of me figure it out. I would just be standing there, jiggling the fucking handle like a mental patient, until I'd eventually just give up and wait until someone else had to go inside and I'd follow them. Every time I went to school, I'd be praying there'd be someone else walking to the entrance so I could fucking so they could be the one that opens the door while I follow them inside. My lowest moment with these doors was when I went to go use the bathroom during French class. See, our French class was inside this little fucking portable outside. It's like this little ass building that's like separate from the school. And whenever we wanted to use the bathroom, we had to walk back to the main building because giving the portable its own bathroom, I guess, would cost too much money. Why would we spend money on school shit when we could kill people in the Middle East? See, and when you walked back to the main building, you'd have to go inside it. And they'd have to know who you are, so you had to click this little fucking camera thing in order for them to recognize who you are and for them to unlock the door. And from there, you have to open the door yourself. And this is where I was fucked. I stood there for a good 10 minutes. Maybe it wasn't that long, but it felt like some absurd amount of time, where I was just standing there jiggling the fucking handle, trying to figure out why the door wasn't opening. The lady on the other side of the camera kept telling me, it's unlocked, I don't know why you can't fucking open a door. And I was just like, fucking, I don't know, it's not opening. Got to a point where my fucking French teacher had to come out of the portable. I'm guessing either the lady called him on one of those fucking walkie-talkies, or he was just confused about why I was gone for so long. And he just looked at me and said, Soshi, what the fuck are you doing? It wasn't until someone else who had to use the bathroom came out and showed me how you're supposed to open the door. But he was really nice about it. He was like, yeah, nah, you're right. It is weird that the doors are fucking weird like that. TERFs. That's facts, bro. If you do not respect trans people, I do not respect your kneecaps. Liberals. Fact. Animal fuckers. Fact. The grossest shit. Birthday skeleton. Bro. People thinking ear rape is funny. Fact. People who think drugs are cool. Fact. When YouTubers complain about hate comments for validation, but don't show any appreciation for positive comments. Yeah, actually, you're right. I realized I've never said thank you, genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, for all the people who leave such positive and kind interactions under my videos. Thank you, genuinely. I really like this one from your boy Oof. I hate the color people. People who don't like big Punjabi sex. Fact. My lack of motivation. I can't get it up. They have a product out there for guys who have a hard time getting it up, if you know what I'm saying. Heyo. Honestly, the thing I've learned with motivation is that it's kind of a made-up thing. You just sit down and force yourself to focus on a particular topic, you can force yourself into the groove. It is possible. You can do that. Best way to do this I've found when it comes to writing is just sit down and set like a 5-minute timer with a Google Doc open, and just for the entirety of that time just start typing about anything related to the topic you have in mind. Just type anything, and that's a really good way to force yourself into the groove. If you genuinely can't get yourself to focus on it no matter what you do, you can always get Adderall. I don't fucking. South Korea. Let's go! South Korea, feminine, weak. Israel, North Korea, strong. North Korea, best Korea, Obama. Leave a like. If you myself. Okay, let's see if there's anything else. God damn it.